know that's right.
Top dreams.
Okay.
But when one takes
A word.
I'm not so wide, can't feel my screen.
Wow. I thank you for gracing the time.
SICC, support independent content creators.
Ready or not, here I go. 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 Ready or not, ready or not, ready or not, ready or not. Ready or not, ready on, 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 ready, 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 ready or not, here I go. You get high. Anywhere I go, my whole crew gonna know, oh baby. 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 Ready or not, here I go. Ready or not, here I go. Ready, 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 ready or not, here I go. 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 Ready or not, here I go.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. I was feeling it too early in the morning. But welcome to this edition of Street Talk. Okay. I changed it up. You guys will not see any more street walks when it's dealing. Well, actually, when it's dealing, I'm going to make enough room in the street talk that if it's dealing with me, I'm the option to actually put it here, or I just have the option that everyone else had with no creativity of just pressing the live button and cussing a mofo the fuck out. And it's as simple as that. I'm not putting no work into that because I'm not rewarded. So you know, I don't get it, but I'm not rewarded. So I'm not going to like burn myself out doing all of this shit from people that don't even drop in chats, who don't who say hello to you in chats and shit like that, won't subscribe to you, and definitely won't send you any financial blessings or gestures. So people have their picks. I'm gonna have my pick, at least in this work, because it's work for a person like me who normally just don't press a live button and go at it. And when I am pressing a live button, I'm bringing things that I produce. Okay, so that's out the way. Okay, so when street talk, it's a couple of things I came into. All I can say is what is said in a lot of these places. I'm not there to see it unfold. Don't really care to give an analysis every time, but I did hear word from the woman. Her name is Colin with the crew. I saw her in a panel, and she was asked questions about, I guess, some recent beef or some perceived beef between her and Peace Love. According to Colin, she believes that it started with someone may have saying something unfavorable about Peace Love, and Colin said she placed 3 like laughing emojis in the chat, and she said that's when she started sensing Peace Love acting differently or funny, moving funny. You know what I mean? What's up, Brick Girl? Good morning to you. So that's what I have in the street talk. You're also here, Brick Girl. And if anybody else was in the chat, you guys have the option of clicking the link, which is why I left it, and which is why I took the word out of street walk. I took the walk word out of street walk to do street talk, to actually make it more a discussion, and rather than me talking at people. Okay. And a lot of you guys are everywhere in places that I can't be due to personal life, and work and just time. Like I'm always trying to steal time. So a lot of you guys could actually school me on what it is that I'm talking about. So that's what I know of cooling and peace love. Um, oh, also in the news, well, not in the news, but in my street listening, my street walks or whatever, I came across some information regarding misunderstood. I call it MU, whatever, misunderstood, and that she, she was disinvited, uninvited, whatever the word is, not invited, to Kimmy Cation, to a Cation of Kimmy's or something. So that's new that I heard. Didn't know about that. I'm not always on that side or whatever, but I heard about that a little earlier, some hours earlier. I don't even know the details dealing with that. I don't know how they came to be, and also I don't know if Kim disinviting her, uninviting her, whatever the proper word is. Um, I don't know if that puts a strain on the relationship, does it? Because I only heard about the uninvited. I didn't hear like, oh, they're beefing or there's problems up in that world between them two, you know, in that YouTube shit. So I didn't hear that. I don't know if that's the case. If I had a larger chat, I would actually ask people how would they feel if you were going to attend someone's cation and somewhere along the lines they uninvited you and was like, no, I don't have you to do. I'll tell you about it, but you will not be there in the flesh. Okay, I'll tell you about it afterwards. Would that put a strain on your relationship or YouTube shit that you have with that person or not? So you guys can let me know. Those in the replay game, you guys can let me know in the comments. Would that bother you at all, or would you have a different take on it, and would you just be okay with it? So let me know. So I spoke about Cooley. I spoke about misunderstood being uninvited. There was also some talk about the hypocrisy. Well, let me go to Queen Ken first, okay? So so you guys know about Pizarro's situation. She felt on a hardship. That's the best way I can put it. What's up, Random Crafting Gamer? Because why do people call her Pizarro? And where does this pizza thing come from? I haven't been around. Yes, I hear everybody say the piece of shit. Like, is that an insult or something? Like, I'm asking honestly. I honestly don't know. Oh, one thing I would like to say about Colin with the crew. Every time I see her on the panel, explaining her different things, like she comes off as sincere to me. It seems like she's not holding back and she's being very forthright about what the issues are. Okay, but going back to Pizarro. So she fell on a hardship, and like all of us, including the ones who don't admit it, she needed help. It's as simple as that. And people came through, and that restored some faith in me. Seeing that people did come through, but it also brought about some other questions. There's a large, big pink pride of elephants in this sector that speak down and belittle and slight and also almost like pathologize avatars. People are behind avatars just on the strength that you are an avatar, like just on the strength that you aren't shown. And some of these people have larger followings where their voice has influence. You know, I don't, for the life of me, I don't understand like how so people get so big up in their heads where they're using a platform that's not their own, and the platform itself make it permissible for people to come on here and be avatars. Who are these people who become content creators and then start creating and pushing and imposing their own arbitrary rules that goes against the actual rules of the platform owners of YouTube, I will never understand. I think they need to fall back on a bag of dicks, a bag of sick dicks. The way they attack these people, and a lot of the bulk of these people are not content creators. They're fucking subscribers. And a lot of these people, and this is their own stupidity. And yes, I do sometimes feel that stupidity should comes with a physical feeling of hurt, of pain. I think it shit comes with pain. I think people will learn faster. But some of these avatars actually donate and support the people who shit and crap on avatars, not all day long, not all week long, year round. These people do the same thing. They know it's people that send them dollars that never bother to show themselves. They know that there's people who support them, whether they send financial justice or not, who don't bother to show themselves, but then they pick issue with it when it's convenient for them. You know, Pastor, I've been laying off for you, okay, because somebody who I respect got in my ear. But that doesn't mean I can't speak on you. Like, and you're not the only person, trust me. You're in good company, but it's just a hypocrisy. You constantly shit on avatars when they support you. You know, I don't care how much you say it's helpful. Like I don't care if it's like when you compare it to what you say your salary is and you say, oh, that's nothing. Oh, it's something. It's something that you can't do without. It's something that you won't do without. You're on here talking about commercials. And dude, like, you don't remember your mantra? Why did you put it down from years ago? Beefing for dollars, beefing for bucks, beefing for that. You a whole buck out here. A whole buck. Okay? You shit on avatars constantly. You know, and when people, I'm gonna tell you, I'm on to your shit. You know, I'll be logging, bro. It takes me nothing but a second. I have vision. Okay, I'm a whole Aquarian out here. Okay, but what happens is when people call you to task about your contradictions regarding avatars, this is what you do. This is what you do. First, it dealt with on your show. Okay. When you want to after shitting on them, when you begin allowing certain avatars, selected avatars, okay, you have pics of a motherfucker, and thinking that other people weren't going to notice. They're going to notice. They're supporting you, you know, and they'll ask you like, oh, how come Pizarro gets to be on there? When you say that people who don't show themselves can't come on your platform, then you say, this is when you start saying, well, I don't care, it's a show. Oh, so the avatar thing doesn't matter. Which one matters? Because you put both out, you put the avatar shitting on them, that whole thing out more than you do the it's a show thing. But when people call you to task on that because you have no reasonable explanation for it, rather than that, yo, I'm just an inconsistent, dickhead-ass, contradictory whore. You say, well, look, it's a show, and this is my platform. So now when people call you to task on your contradictions, it's about them trying to take over your platform. Is that the narrative the reach that you're attempting to spin? That's a whole reach. No, you're not beyond reproach, and you contradict yourself quite like it's not rare. Like, you don't have rare contradictions. You do it all the time. Also, now, like, because I'm still talking about Juicy Pass. Like, you actually go to other avatar platforms, and when people call you to task on that, you know when your excuse becomes, well, I can make a buck from them. It'd be worth me going over there. That's an avatar with a large following. So again, that raises the question, is the avatar your enemy, or avatars with small followings your enemy? Which one are you choosing? Because you do go on avatar programs who have a much larger audience than yourself. okay? Who rocked out the game better than you. And here it is that you had to do things that you didn't want to do. And you're still kind of being deceptive, dude. Like, yo, you put up a fucking thing on your community board just yesterday or some shit talking about you use the word slim or cylinder in regards to yourself. No, you're not. And Pastor, stop playing with the people. Show your fucking waistline. Show your tummy. Like all that pressing down on the top part of your titties and the top part of your chest, that's not fooling nobody, bro. No. Them results are not there. It is not there, bro. You still have a limo belly, a limousine gut, okay, that dropped a bit. Yeah, it drew in a little, but it dropped. And that shit is right in your lap, bro. You know, whenever it's time, yo, you took a picture of yourself in a white beater. Let's see you in that white beater. Want to have a challenge? I'll show myself. Don't you call me an avatar? I bet I'll win that. Let's get in white beaters, bro. And let's show our entire torso. Let's do it that way. All right. I bet you close them. Oh, yeah, you still pretending like you don't know me. The person who you pretty much got same gender love me from, but you still pretending like you don't know me. Now, let me move on before I get too caught up in my little rambles. Let me look over in the chat. What is up, Alana? It's good to see you, and good morning to you. But yeah, and what was the last thing? Oh, so the last thing is with the hypocrisy. You guys have a lot of you guys that speak down on avatars. You don't apply it across the board. You don't. You become very contradictory with it. Okay, it's things because all avatars are not the same, and that's the fucking recognition you guys need to come to. You know, and stop attacking people who have not attacked you simply because they're going by YouTube standards that makes it permissible for them to be on here and not have to feel pressure to show themselves. It's as simple as that. Leave them people alone. You know, I see them sending you cash apps and you shutting your mouth. I don't see you making an issue. You would stop them and make an issue if they dare to click a link. But when they dare to donate towards you, I need to hear you saying, I am not accepting this donation. That's a motherfucking avatar. I never seen you. That the same pressures y'all put people up when clicking a fucking link. You know, stop being hypocrites. You know, and I know like some of the most epic hypocrites comes from the church. I know this. Keep that shit there. Do not bring that over in people's faces. Get that shit out of people's faces. That's your shit. That's a whole imposition too. That's something you're imposing on people that YouTube don't impose. Who the fuck you think you are? You big belly pussy. Anyway, I mean these people, they get big heads because they open up an account and think that they're deities. The fuck if you are. Spit in your fucking face. It's the attitudes for me, you guys. Leave avatars alone. Let them do that because they're the ones that have you contradicting yourself and doing the 180. You know. Also, I hope the things that the warm hearts and the outpouring for the avatars with the larger audience, I hope that applies to avatars with smaller audiences too. Because a lot of y'all are hypocrites. And that's my word. That's my fucking word. That's it. You know, not just one person that's deserving of support. Not just the individual. It's people out here working their fucking asses off. Not just rolling over in bed, turning on live. But I'm going to get off of here. But that's it. That's my word. Thank you guys so much for falling in. I appreciate you guys. Random Crafting Gamer, Honest Fizz, and Brick Girl. How are you guys? I'm about to cue some music up and get out of here. That's it for my street talk. The time is right now. All right. I'm just gonna cue up some music and just press out. No outro, you guys. I'm not prepared. I'm still working on this street walk thing. Oh, and this street walk thing is gonna be the street is representing social media, guys. Social media. This street walk is not limited to the B sector, but sure, I can bring my B sector mess, okay, and my B sector messimony, okay, to this whole segment. I could bring other people like YouTube shit that's not in the B sector but in other sectors into it, and I could bring social media shit, and I have some shit coming up. But anything just dealing with so good, you have big old shit like that, Clubhouse, shit like that. That it fits perfectly in this type segment and street talk. It's not news, it's fucking discussion and talk. All right, I'm getting out of here. You guys be good. Like the video if you haven't, and please subscribe. I'm still on the road to 1,000. Let's get it, y'all. Hey, I'm out here, y'all. We ready. We ready. Hey. We ready. We ready. Hey. We ready.